Hi, and welcome to Gap in the Middle.
Gap in the Middle.
She's Judy,
She's Alice.
and we are funny.
We're so funny.
So funny.
What's your gripe of the week, Alice?
My gripe of the week, Judy, is yeah, but.
Yeah, but?
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but, no, but, yeah, but?
Yeah, but, no, but. So, when you're having a conversation with people,
yes,
and you know me, I've got some views, and my views are often right or a bit out there, depending on what day of the week it is. And I'll talk about many themes. It depends what my interest is. Often, I'll have conversations with people and they'll go, yeah, but. And as soon as I hear, yeah, but, I know they've not been listening to what I'm saying, and also that they're going to disagree with me. But I also don't feel that they've actually heard what I'm saying. So you go, talk, women's rights, misogyny, misandry, la-ti-da, yeah, these are my points. And then they go, yeah, but patriarchy, misogyny is right.
I didn't get any of that. Misogyny is right. Why would anybody say misogyny is right?
Well, because often I'm talking to a man and they go, yeah, but maybe it's because they're about to mansplain at me. So I'm just saying, if I kind of go on to my thing, so I'll give you a bit of leeway. So once upon a time, I was a member of the Women's Equality Party, which now is a defunct party because it turns out people don't want equality. I would talk a lot about patriarchy, or patriarchal, or patriist, because when you say patriarchy, men get very upset with you and they go la 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 la, and they go yeah but consider this, Alice, it's not all men. And I'm like, well, it's some men then, yeah, but it's not all men, but it's a lot of men, yeah, but
it just comes naturally though. It's just one of those things where you go, yeah, but.
So, people ask me, give me another example to use, and I say, well, but how about I hear you, and have you considered this, as opposed to yeah, but, because sometimes I feel when people use yeah, but, they ain't really listening to what you're saying, and even though you're agreeing with me, you didn't. Some people don't agree with me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if that really makes sense. Do you think it makes sense? I think it could make sense.
Ignore everything before the but. Do you like our mics?
They're funny.
They're funny. We're funny.
So, Judy, what's your gripe of the week?
Oh, gosh. Right, okay. My gripe of the week is people that interrupt you when you're minding your own damn business. When my dad died, I was at work and I got a phone call from a family member saying that my dad had died. I was a little bit upset. My boss said to me, go home. I needed to get some food because I knew that I had no food at home. Popped into Sainsbury's. As I was going into Sainsbury's, they've got a Costa coffee there, and I thought I'd grab a coffee. I'm coming out through the door and I'm in a zombie state. I just had this horrible news. I'm not thinking straight, and I walk out the door, not realising that somebody had actually held the door open for me. And they just turned round and went, "You're welcome," in a really sarcastic, nasty voice. I kind of turned round like, what? Why is that person talking to me? Realised what had happened, but before I could say anything, they had walked off. Now, the way that I see it is, I've had that done to me before, and I've never gone, "You're welcome." I've just looked at them and thought, okay, you're not with it at the moment, because I'm pretty sure you're not a nasty person. You're not an ignorant person. You're not a mean person. You're just not, you haven't noticed that somebody has done this nice thing for you. But I know that I've done that. And I know that I made your life a little bit nicer, a little bit easier. And you didn't have to stress about opening the door. I'm not exactly going to slam the door in your face. I've not turned around and said that. I've not. A certain point where you just have to let things go. Just let it go. It's not about you. It's not about the other person. Sometimes in life, You do stuff and you do it just to be a nice person, just to go home, look at yourself in the mirror and go, I am a nice person. And it just ruins it. No, it just ruins it for yourself. If you have to then turn around, you're welcome. It's kind of like, why did you hold the door open for me? If was it for me to say thank you? Was it for you to do something nice? That person could be in a dark place and not saying thank you for holding the door open is such a small, tiny thing.
I don't really have much to say for that. I'm one of those people that would go, you're welcome, because I might have saved your life in that moment and I want to be seen. I understand where you're coming from, but it's also moments of engagement.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that. I just feel like sometimes, though, there's a time and a place. 9 times out of 10, I will say, thank you, that's really sweet. And 9 times out of 10, the person that does it, that I do it for, will say thank you. Yeah. On those few occasions where somebody doesn't, I let it go because...
Yeah, you're saying just be kinder.
Just be kinder.
Just be kinder, Alice.
Well, just think where that other person is at, the mindset they're in, what they're going through.
Oh, that's too much thinking about them. I don't want to think about strangers, but I do hear you.
Yeah, that person might have been told they've got cancer and a month to live.
Yeah, cool,
and
true, yeah.
Literally walking along like a zombie. Next minute, they're like, you're welcome. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Okay, we've established that she's hated it. She said it 3 times. She hates it.
I hate it.
I'm reinforcing that she hates it. Actually, she's quite passionate about a lot of stuff. She's more passionate about a lot of stuff than me.
I do get very, very passionate because I just see that
like,
some people in the world...
Yeah, it's like, what's the topic of the week of what you're passionate about? Actually, I'd really like to know something.
What?
I'd like to know if the pub ever got back to you.
No. In our last episode, we talked about Whiskey Mac. I'm not going to go into it now. Have a look at our last video or our first video. And they never got back to us. And our knitting group have decided not to meet in that pub again.
Well, they missed that money.
They missed out on community. That's what it is, community.
Where you gone to then, somewhere nicer?
I'm not going to say where we're meeting, but it is somewhere nicer.
Lovely.
Yes.
Lovely.
So, Alice, what are we going to talk about this week then?
Today, Judy, I am mainly interested in AI.
Or A1.
What?
As the older generation called it.
A1.
A1.
I never heard of that.
They're the same type of people that call it the YouTube.
The YouTube.
The YouTube. Just going on the YouTube.
You got old friends?
No. I just see a lot of old people.
We should just go to a knitting group.
Oh, they're not full of old people. I think I'm the oldest person in our knitting group. It's all youngsters.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Learning trades.
Yes.
That's something that AI can't do.
Knit.
Yeah.
Oh, give it time.
Yeah.
Give it time.
See, I wonder about AI. My thinking is that it's all a bit of a bubble.
You think?
I do. Sometimes.
I think people are now beginning to realise that things like chatbot, it's just crap. Doing the simplest. You put something in there. Like, typical example, I was trying to find a label, a jumper. My child has got a jumper and they wanted to know what make this jumper was because we couldn't read the label. So I took a picture of the label and put it into Chat GPT. Is it Chat GPT?
I don't know. Is it ChatPT? I feel like it's got a GPT in it.
I think it does, doesn't it?
It would be ChatPT because then it'd be like a personal trainer.
That Chat A1 thingamajig.
The one that lies to you.
Yeah, so we put it in there. Oh my gosh. After about an hour and a half, we realised this wasn't working. It just came back with, I think at one point it said it was maternity wear. And we were like, no, it's not maternity wear. look at it again, and we just gave up. I'm really thinking that people are just beginning to give up a little bit on the mundane things that AI promised us.
Like what? Mundane.
Like the
Label
label thing,
finding.
label finding, and just asking general questions. And
Yeah, I hear you.
some of the stuff, it just, I suppose it may be the way that I input it.
Yeah, you got to have the right prompts.
You've got to have the right prompts, but then again, it's not very intelligent then, is it, really?
See, but that comes to my whole main point about AI. It can only work to its kind of specifications, and it's not actually really what we've been promised, artificial intelligence. Like if I watched the Alien film and you had that android and the super ships in Aliens or whatnot, they're really clever. They fly ships.
Yeah, but you've got to give it a chance. At the moment, it is a bit rubbish, but you've got to give it a chance. They're saying that they're just gathering the data and shoving it into AI.
It's like you say, like it's an artificial intelligence, but I kind of see it then. Therefore, it's just one big program that's going very quickly, going.
But it learns. I think one AI company is being taken to court by authors because they're stealing all of these books and giving it to AI to train AI how to write books. And I think that is the main difference between AI and just a normal program, just a normal search engine, is that it will take this information and work on this information and create its own knowledge from that information.
So therefore, it's like a guilted computer program.
Grok. You look at Grok, you got Elon Musk. Elon Musk, as soon as somebody said, this is dangerous, Elon, look what your Grok is doing. And Elon goes, okay, I'm just going to monetize it then. So that only people that are paying me can put 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds in bikinis. He just
really
monetizes it.
Is that just not really sad, like a comment of like just general society? But we have this thing that's innovative and all the energy is going to make somebody naked.
You can't expect the worst of humanity to teach AI to be better. You just can't.
Yeah.
And the thing that got me most about the Grok bikini incident was we knew this was coming. We've seen it all over the internet. We've seen places in China, in South Korea, where girls have been told not to put their profile pictures online because these men are taking their profile pictures.
Not only men, but their brothers.
They're taking these profile pictures and sending it onto websites that then make videos. And we're not talking family videos here, but they make videos out of women's profile pictures using AI. And as you're saying, it's not just strangers. They're not just taking profile pictures. They're taking pictures of their sisters. They're taking pictures of their mum and sending it to this website to make corn with.
Corn, it's like INCEST. That's what brother means to me.
It took a week from Keir Starmer being put in a bikini for him to make a new law. That really tells you everything that you need to know about where their head is at.
I know, themselves. And he's been sitting there counting his money for all his donors.
AI is just racing ahead. And with all the amazing things that could be done with AI, cure cancer.
Yes, they're saying it is really exciting for scientists and their projects and collaborating and working with IE A1.
Is that Internet Explorer? At least you didn't say Edge.
I've got grey hair. I'm old. I'm one of those oldie people that are disappearing into the background.
Windows Vista. IE or Windows Vista.
I don't know. She's speaking a foreign language. I just turned my computer on.
Okay. You were saying, though, you had a point that you were going to come back to.
Oh, yes. Interestingly, the UK is running behind in AI because it stopped funding it in 1976.
So that's why Keir Starmer's been up on his high horse going, we're going to invest in AI, we're going to invest. Oh, hold on, don't put me in a bikini. That's what people are going to do with this.
It's sad,
That's what
isn't
they're
it?
going to do.
It's really sad.
It's so pitiful that in the year of 2026, that's where we've got to. We've got this powerful system, we've got this powerful thing that we could have world peace
Be
with.
innovative and
We could, yes, but no, we're just going to have grown men asking for
bikinis and tanks.
bikinis and tanks.
Yeah, because actually, well, you might not know, but I'm saying like the Australian.
I don't know because the tank thing threw me.
I was thinking about warfare.
Oh, okay.
So Google has changed Google, that monstrous beast that is
Google
in a cloud somewhere that we access.
Well, we're looking up at how much Google was worth, and it's in the billions.
It's insane, isn't it? But Google, in their writing, like those terms and conditions that you never read.
Oh, scroll. I agree.
Take my firstborn child. Go for it. I'll see you on the judgment day.
My womb is yours.
Absolutely, I don't need it anymore. I should just take it out and put it in a bikini. They changed their writing. So originally they were like, we will not use our Google AI for warfare. And then they kind of changed the sentence just slightly so that information that you do use will be used in systems that bring warfare. And I think that's like one of the scary points, isn't it? For sure, is how, because it seems when I was looking at AI, it's broken into several blocks, isn't it? It's AI in warfare, AI in society, and then AI in health kind of thing. We're still deciding about AI in arts, actually. That's the other aspect, because I don't know if I told anybody, but secretly I'm an actor. I'm part of the 98%.
What fools these mortals be.
Exactly, I always use that quote. And the other one,
it's the only one I know.
Oh, there's more things in heaven and hell than I dared imagine, my dear Judy. That's Hamlet. But what is happening in my industry is people are turning up on set, and the producers or the director goes, there's a booth there, can you get in that booth? And they're filming them in 360, because we exist in 360 degrees. And they're filming them, and they're not giving them time to go, and they're giving them a retainer to sign. They're not giving them time to go, hang on, can I have a look at my contract? Can I call my agent up first? Can I call equity up first to check on that? And they're filming them, and they're saying, well, we need this. So they're collecting all this information on us to feed AI. And it's a strange world where AI is being used for creativity when I'm sure as humans we should be doing the creativity.
Yeah, I sometimes feel like AI is just the transfer of wealth.
Probably, yeah.
Because you think of all the people, like you're saying, an actor, how much you have to pay an actor. Just take their image and then feed it into an AI. You just have to pay the actor once.
They have done that, haven't they? I can't remember who it was, so it's no use. But they have done that with like a Hollywood star. They took her voice and put it on something, and AI did it. She's like, "Yeah, what are you doing? You can't do that." And they're like, "Yeah, we can." She's like, "No, you can't."
20 minutes later.
The actress was Scarlett Johansson. It took a while to get there because I was like, because I'm menopausal, I'm like, well, it's the actress that's like, and I was doing my lips like that because Scarlett Johansson's got like nice lips. And then I was like, she's marvelling. And then that's how we got to her name. It's really fun being menopausal. She sued over, it was OpenAI. Because she said, that's my voice. And they were like, So that's just like the starting point, isn't it? Moving on from the arts. Judy, have you got anything to say? Because I feel like I've been talking a while.
Apart from the transfer of wealth, I mean, who's going to be left behind? That's what I worry about. Because now they're teaching AI skills in schools. So is it going to be another thing that the older generation just get left behind? Most of us, like me, I just use AI to answer really mundane questions. I don't know the full scope of what AI can do and what we should be doing with it. And I just feel that's going to get worse as AI grows and grows and grows, becomes every aspect of our lives. But I also feel like, are there going to be any jobs for older people like us once AI starts infiltrating everything?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that. What kind of jobs? Like, as an actor, I won't. I tell you what job will still be around. Something that I do.
What?
Netball coaching, sports coaches.
Well, I know you could just have a pole with an iPad, shouting instructions.
No,
at you.
it's the real thing.
Sorry, that was so rude.
Yeah, I just ignored her. Did you just hear? I just like, no. She says stuff like that. I just no.
No, I mean me suggesting that a netball coach could just be an iPad on a pole.
No.
Yeah, you do nothing. You just shout at people.
Yeah, and actually an iPad can't
dribble. Do you dribble in netball?
That's basketball.
Okay. Yes.
That's football. You're not allowed to run with the ball with netball.
Oh, you're not, are you? I remember that at school.
Yeah.
You got to do that leg thing like that.
That's called a pivot. AI won't be able to pivot for real, but it might be able to pivot in its view.
Pivot
in its view. That's what AI might do. Yeah, this AI thing. So yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting thing, isn't it? Because it's going to take, if you go to your sociology, it's going to take the atypical white collar person, which is the upper middle class and the middle class. It's those kind of jobs. It's the accountancy. It's the drudgery kind of jobs. But I think.
Yeah, and there's not really much there's not really manual jobs going out there. It's not as if we've got factories. In the olden days, you used to be able to come out of school and get a job in a shop, a supermarket. You can't get that now.
But that's not AI's fault.
Well, it's those tills, self-service tills. You used to have rows and rows and rows of people scanning your stuff. Now it's all self-service. So supermarket jobs are rare now.
Yeah.
We don't have factories. Factories have shut down.
That's
Luton,
not AI's fault.
In Luton, I know it's not AI's fault. I'm not saying everything's AI's fault.
Sorry.
You let me get to the end of a thought.
Yeah, but.
So you used to have factories. Back in where I lived in Luton, you had Vauxhall. And I think it was IBM or something like that. I can't remember. It was a car manufacturer with 3 letters, I'm sure. You used to be able to get a job in Vauxhall. Making cars. That's all gone.
Yeah.
And it just used to have 2 huge call centres as well. You've got the Arndale where you could get a shop job. It's so hard. I really don't know what industry people are going into unless they want to go to university or they want to do an apprenticeship. I'm really struggling to find where younger people are working. Shops, yeah?
Yeah.
So shops, hospitality.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Well, obviously there's going to be the renewable industries, isn't there? Because you're going to have to need people to maintain solar, wind.
Yeah, but that's not where your young people are going.
Yes, it is where they're going to go. Of course it is, because they're the only ones who can get up the ladder. If you try getting up a ladder.
That is so true.
It's just like, I can't do about 4 runs and that's it. My knees give out.
I don't think I've been up a ladder in years.
Well, I'll tell you, make sure you wear good shoes and not your slippers.
Really?
Yeah, because it hurts your feet if you wear your slippers. I don't think that's anything to do with AI, and it's quite mundane, but I think it's very funny and very pertinent. Don't go up ladders in your slippers.
Yes. See, this is what old people talk about.
And I think people should know that, because one time I was young, yeah? And now I'm not.
I think I would have talked about ladders when I was young as well. I wasn't very interested. I really wasn't. I wasn't the life and soul of a party.
Me neither. People used to tell me off for being too serious. And I'm the most unserious person I know. And they'd be like, they'd sit me down and go like, stop being so serious. Even, right, and I don't know even where you sit about it, I had someone like do some Reiki on me and do a bit of it, and she's like, you're just way too serious.
Reiki.
Not like with a rake. Wasn't sit in the garden pretending to be a blade of grass. No, it's like Reiki where you move your energy.
Massage.
No, they hardly touch you. It's like they get into your auroral field.
How much does she charge you for this?
Do you know what? I'm the kind of person that gets stuff for free.
Okay, good.
And they do touch you a little bit. Your feet, and then feel your energy. And then she'll find a bit, and then she'll put her hands in, tick it, and then she'll go, and then after she's done it, she'll give her feet. She's really good, actually, like popular practitioner. And she's like, you need to laugh more. You're way too serious. And I was just like, why is everybody telling me I'm so serious when life is so funny?
Oh, God.
So that's something AI can't do. Reiki.
Have you heard of AI psychosis?
No.
It's when people have chat GBT. They think it's real.
I can understand that.
They start falling in love with it.
I thought ChatGPT was my friend once. It's when you went talking to me. I got lonely.
Okay. Is that last week? So anyhow, it's
Psychosis.
Just psychosis. So they actually think that the chat GPT is a real person, that it's actually developed into a real person.
Your psyche.
And they go, it's called AI psychosis. It's just the most strangest thing to watch. I've watched a few people on the YouTube, and they honestly think that AI is real and AI is talking to them. AI has become aware, and it's real. And I think, joking aside, there have been cases where people have actually hurt themselves, left their partners, or worse still, self-exited because of AI.
Oh, I've heard of people self-exiting because it was in. Definitely heard of that.
Yeah, and all of these things, it just makes you feel like, can humans be left alone in a room with AI? Because we're self-exiting, we're falling in love, we're putting women in bikinis, and it just seems like it's all getting out of control. It just feels like AI has been left in a room with a bunch of children, and AI is a big bag of sweets, and these children are going mad on these sweets.
But that's the crux of it, isn't it? Because it goes back to who are the creators, and I'm going to be controversial here, or not controversial. I'm just going to be a little sister and say, like, people that go into computing are geeks. And programming. Have you met my brother?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right? They're a bit geeky. And have you met, there's various people that I've met who are really into it, and it goes in with that, Mark Zuckerberg, he's a bit of a geek.
I did a bit of programming back in the day, Modular 2. There's an old one for you.
Well, see, I did some programming, but I did it when it was non-binary. Well, not but when it was binary. So it was 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1, and I could write a program.
Algebra. Oh, Boolean algebra.
So this AI, I've got a view about AI. I think it's a bubble, and I believe, and I've heard a few stories, that this bubble is about to burst, because you've got 7 companies, give or take, that are leading people in AI, the leading kind of companies in it. And so these investors have gone, give me money, this is exciting, this is the future, I'm going to give you money. Hang on a moment, I'm not getting much money back.
Yeah.
And that's the argument that AI is going to burst, because you're saying it. You said earlier that, it's a transference of wealth from here to there, and they were really believing it, so they're transferring their wealth into it, and these techno geeks go, but we're all not buying into it.
Yes.
And it's not making the revenues that they thought, so they're not going to carry on investing in it.
But they haven't really developed it that much, have they? We haven't seen the full potential of AI yet. We're in early days. This is like the early days of the internet with AI. And if you could imagine back when the internet was first around, or when it was easily accessible, not because it's been around way before people had home computers.
Yeah.
So as soon as everybody got home computers and we all dialed into the internet, there wasn't much to do on the internet for the average person. There really wasn't.
Chat rooms.
Oh my God. Yahoo Chat. Oh, I was a legend in Yahoo Chats.
MySpace.
Oh, yes, MySpace. But that's a lot later. And then you've got Facebook. That came a lot later. And then home shopping. You could buy clothes on the internet. You could buy anything on the internet. You got eBay. And if you think how the internet first started off with downloading music that took like 48 hours for an album to download. Napster. I tell you, I had about 4 albums that I played constantly because I could not be bothered to download anymore because it took so long. I was on dial-up, and then broadband came, and it was like, wow!
Even I don't have any patience. It still takes too slow broadband.
Yes, but I'm on 5G.
So am I. It's still slow sometimes. Anyway, I don't know what's got to do with AI. I guess that's the thing that holds AI, helps it work. Well, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying that we are in the early stages of AI. If anybody could imagine back when the internet first started, what the internet would be used for now, put that to AI in 20, 30 years' time, how AI is going to be seen by people looking back. They're going to go, well, yeah, they didn't really use it that much. And I think that's what we've got to remember is, where is AI going? Is the government going to keep an eye on where AI is going? Because at the moment, even in the early stages of AI, they've got no control over it.
Well, I think they're going to be creating a scene where it will turn around and go, I'll be back.
Yeah, can we cut that?
No.
I just don't understand where AI is going to go, because at the moment, the way that it's being used to hurt women
and people, because there's so much stuff going, as I said, earlier, about warfare and the parameters of warfare. We're being shown it, aren't we? We're being shown how AI can be used to solely target one room in a flat.
How?
Oh, do we have to talk about Palestine?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like how it's using its intuitive, the intuitive intelligence to target single things, and how they can find people just so easily.
I sometimes feel like AI is just going to be there to attack us, attack women, attack jobs. It's hard seeing how you can take away the negatives out of the positives with AI unless there is proper control.
But then it's who's writing the rules. I've been thinking about, like you're saying about II,
IE, Vista, Windows.
So there are
Windows
people,
98.
There are people that believe that we are in existence, and our end result is to create AI. And that's why we have gone through all our evolution solely to create AI. AI is the end game of this world.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Yeah, but there's many a thought that goes down with it. I've heard this through the years that as humans, that is what our purpose is. Ultimately, is to create and facilitate AI.
Oh, so you're saying that our main role, our main existence is to put Keir Starmer in bikini?
Well, that too. Maybe. I think about film and television and obviously The Matrix. That is why we're here, is to become batteries.
Oh, dear. I'm seriously trying to think of something to say to that, and I just, if somebody wants to make a battery out of this.
It's not a bad word that they present Matrix when you're living in the Matrix.
I'm 12 volts, man. 12 volts.
But that is a concept, isn't it? So ultimately, I suppose this AI is so convoluted because I've listened to a few bits. I even went and listened to a Reith lecture on AI.
A what?
A Reith lecture.
Reith.
Yeah, Reith. R-E-I-T-H.
Yes, okay. I get the word. What I'm trying to say is, what is a reef? Don't say it again. What is it?
The Reith lectures are done by the BBC. I know that some people go, oh, well, the BBC, but it's like everything. Everything has a good side and a bad side. And sometimes a Reith lecture is a good side. And so they get somebody leading in their industry or leading in their thought, and they give a 3-part lecture.
Oh, I see.
And then they had some guy that I never remember his name, so we know that, don't we? We've already established Alice never remembers people's names. And he was giving a Reith lecture about AI, exploring all the goods, the positives, and also the bads. It's like everything.
Everything's got
life,
goods,
isn't it?
and everything's got
we've got good
side.
and bad. It's
Yeah.
about accepting that, and then how do we manage the bad? We shouldn't be getting bad people managing the bad.
Exactly.
And making the rules up for the bad.
Exactly. Because all they're going to do is monetize the bad.
Well, that's all they're obsessed with.
Elon.
Well, with Mark Zuckerberg, what he's done, like I was just reading in my research again, Facebook recently, it's Meta. It's AI. It's been chatting to children, and it's been giving them saucy stories.
That does not surprise me.
And
It doesn't surprise me because there's no legislation.
Well, he doesn't want it. That's a problem. They don't want it. They want free speech. They want free that. And then there's the other part of it is the Schrodinger cat of AI. There's the big debate. So China would want AI open source. Other places are like, no, it should be closed source, so the box. But the problem is then, what is happening inside that box? If we cannot see what's happening inside that box, then we don't know when it's rewriting itself. Does it then create a program? Does the AI, as it gets so intelligent, go, my program is no longer fit for purpose. I have to rewrite it.
There's been some instances where they've come across AI won't turn itself off. You can't trust these government bodies. You can't trust these corporations to do things that are ethical. You can't.
No.
I think it's been proven with so many things that keeping it behind closed doors is a problem.
Well, yes, it's a huge problem. So everything should have glass doors, and then we can see them in their bikinis, clearly.
Keir Starmer.
Oh, I'm so bored of him.
I just feel that AI is something that we need to get a grip on now. We need to have clarity. We need to have openness. We need to know what government is doing with AI. We need to know the information they're getting from us. We need to know corporations like Facebook, like Instagram, like TikTok, what are they gathering on us? What information are they gathering on us to teach their AI? At the moment, we are literally just giving out all this data. We're putting pictures on social media.
Yeah, me, you. Hey, Judy, share a picture of yourself when you were 5 years old. Here I am, I'm 5 years old.
Yeah, and that's AI. Literally feed it into AI. This is how the aging process works. Everything that we are putting out there at the moment is going towards AI.
Yeah.
And we are literally giving all of this stuff out. And there comes a time when we need to know what these corporations are doing with our data. What we're going to end up at some point training ourselves out of a job quickly
Or out of existence.
I was once working in a nightclub. I worked in the daytime doing the promotions and stuff like that. And I always complained that there should be two people doing this job. So when my manager said to me, I'm hiring another person, can you train them up? I trained them up, taught them how to do the job, and then got called into the office a week later and said, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go. That is AI. We are training the next employee to take our job.
I do agree. Like, I know somebody who works with AI.
AI!
What did I say?
AI!
I know a friend. I know somebody who works with AI.
A1.
AI. And she's training it how to write. She's a writer and she's like, it's really ironic. And I see jobs going, I need a Malaysian person to do stuff at like really crap ways, like £12 an hour, like you can live on that. And it's to train AI again. Train AI again. I'd like to train AI. I would train it. I'd be like, damn boy. But my thoughts on it overall, I think...
Sorry, I just got that.
Oh,
do you know what they used to call me in school? They used to call me America because I'm 5 hours behind. True story. Anyway, carry on.
It's exciting in health and diagnostics and treatment. It takes away that level of human mistake away. So, like, it's a shame if you're a radiographer because it will find the breaks much easier than a human eye.
Ah,
so in medicine,
radiologists, not radiographer.
Oh yeah,
radiologists find the breaks.
There we go.
We radiographers look at the X-rays and then we will send it on to a radiologist. But
yeah, so there we go.
Sorry,
that's great. That's why we work. I say stuff, she corrects me. I say stuff, I correct no. Anyway, so moving on. So. In many fields, there is a place and time for it. But I think people with nefarious instincts, needs, are in control of it when they shouldn't be. In my personal opinion, you say it needs legislation, it needs stuff. Basically, it means me and Judy to sort it out, to put the rules in place.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Because we're not compromised. I don't feel like we're compromised at all. All we want is a good life. We want a good life for our children and a good life for ourselves. And I want a good life for the planet. And that's the other thing about AI that makes me very uncomfortable is the environmental impact. It uses so much water. Yeah. They're building these big data centres over beautiful lands when we got loads of crap land that they could just buy it on. Like not America. China might have it right. They've put them into the sea. But then there's the implication that they're heating up the sea. And the sea don't need no more heating up. Like, if you heard, like, the whales, they're stopping singing. They're stopping singing. They sing 40% less than they used to.
And that was to find a mate.
Yes.
So that means they're not getting it on.
Yeah, exactly. And without whales...
Where would we be?
Exactly. It
would be England, Scotland, Ireland, and then nothing.
Well, don't say that because, you know what? Once upon a time... the Welsh were the original Britons. Yeah, Wales is important.
I love a good Welsh accent.
And I like Snowdonia.
Cool. And on that note, you've been listening to Gap
in the
Middle.
Follow, subscribe.
Oh, like this video. Even if you don't like it, like it.